Now I'm going to read for the third time. And this time I'm going to be asking you some questions so that I can see if you got the story. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't wait to see. Sonto had waited for months for her family's beach day to finally come. It would be her first time to see the ocean. Sonto was curious about the sea. She was curious about how the sea would smell. She was curious about how the sand would feel between her toes. She was curious about how it would feel to swim in the big waves. Today was finally the day she would find out. Now, my questions. Who are the characters in this story? Who remembers? Samuel?
Sonto, our mother, the lifeguards, and...
Very good, Samuel. Samuel said it's Sonto, her mother. There's also a lifeguard. Very good, Samuel. My other question. What was Sonto waiting for all this time? What was Sonto waiting for all this time? Njabul?
She was waiting to go to the beach.
Very good. She was waiting that for her and her family to go to the beach. Well done, Njabulo. What did Sonto feel curious about? Remember, there were some things that she was curious about. I want someone who can speak out loudly. Brianna? The big waves. She was curious about that. What else was she curious about? Mohammed?
How the ocean would smell.
How the ocean would smell. Ahad?
How the sand will feel between her toes.
How the sand will feel between her toes. Very good, children. I'm continuing reading, then I'm going to ask more questions. In the early morning, her family took their bags, which were all packed with snacks and towels, and they walked to the taxi rank. They found the taxi going to the beach and hopped in. It only took a few minutes to fill with other passengers. Then they were on their way. My question, what was in their bags? What was in their bags?
Snacks and towels.
Thank you, Yonela. They had snacks and towels. Thank you. How will they get to the beach? How will Sonto and her family get to the beach? Do you remember, Anderson?
By taxi.
By taxi. They went by taxi. I'm reading again. When they finally arrived at the beach, Sonto couldn't believe her eyes. She hadn't expected the sea to look so big. It went on forever and ever. She took a deep breath in and smelled the salty sea. She dug her feet into the sand and felt the soft sand around her feet. I love the beach, Sonto thought. My questions. How did the sand feel? Nabiot?
It felt soft between her toes.
The sand felt soft. Well done, my baby. How did the sea smell? How did the sea smell? Do you want to give us a try, Andy? Ahadi?
Salty.
It smelled salty. Very good. What does Sonto think about the beach? What does Sonto think about the beach?
She thinks I love the beach.
She thinks that, oh, she loves the beach. Very good answer. Thank you. I'm reading again. Sonto watched the big waves crash against the shore. She felt curious about how it would feel to swim in the big waves. She helped her parents lay out the towels. Then she ran straight into the big waves. She felt afraid, but her excitement also made her feel brave. She swam deeper and deeper into the sea. I love swimming in the waves, Sonto thought. How does Sonto feel in the waves? Do you want to give us a try, Lerato?
She loves swimming.
She loves swimming in the waves, but she felt something before that. What did she feel? She felt something before. She was not loving it. What did she feel?
Scared.
She felt afraid. She felt scared. And then she didn't only feel afraid, and then how else did she feel?
She also felt brave.
Brave, and also there was also something she felt. Nabio?
She also felt excited.
Excitement. Very good. She was afraid, then she felt excited to go in, and she felt also brave to go in. What does Sonto think of the waves? What does she think? She says, what does she feel about the waves?
Ma'am, she said, I love swimming.
Thank you. She loves swimming in the waves. Very good. But Sonto's thoughts were interrupted by a loud whistle. Sonto swam closer towards the shore. She saw the lifeguard calling swimmers out of the water. Then she heard a loud siren. People were rushing out of the water. I wonder what is wrong, she thought. Sonto quickly followed everyone onto the beach. What did Sonto do? What did Sonto do? It's a big, tough question. You want to try it for me, Ahmed? You are Ahmed.
She wondered what was ever coming out of the water.
But what did she do when she saw other people coming out of the water? What did she do herself? Do you remember what she did? Okay. Tell me specifically.
She also followed the people and ran out.
Very good. That's what she did. When she saw people coming out, Ahmed, she also followed the people out of the water. Very good. She went on and got her towel. She noticed people pointing at the sea. What do they see? Sonto asked her mother. Then she saw it. A big gray fin. I was almost shark prey, she said, laughing. Don't laugh, said her mother, looking afraid. Sharks are dangerous. You could have been attacked. Now, what are the people pointing at? What were the people pointing at? Yes, Boitumelo?
Shark fin.
A big gray fin. We don't know if it was a shark fin, but it was a big gray fin. Thank you, Boitumelo. Why did the people get out of the water? Now you need to think. Now you need to think. Yes, Njabulo?
They thought that it was a shark.
They got out because they thought that the fin was that of a shark. Very good. Sonto heard the whistle blow again. Swimmers and surfers were getting back into the water. Sonto looked for the big gray fin, but she didn't see it. Instead, she saw a dolphin jumping in the waves. Sonto began to laugh. That wasn't a shark fin. It was only a silly dolphin fin, she said. She ran back towards the water. Be careful, Sonto's mother yelled. Next time, it might really be a shark. Now, what did Sonto see in the water? What did she see in the water? In the waves? Okay. Khutso.
A dolphin.
She saw a dolphin jumping in the waves. Who was getting back into the water? Who was getting back into the water? Javier?
Sonto.
Pardon me?
Sonto was getting back.
And who else was getting back into the water? You want to try again? Yep. The other swimmers and surfers were also going back into the water. Very good, Havila. What was really in the water? What was really in the water? Who remembers what was really in the water? Sipho. It was actually what? A dolphin. Thank you, Sipho. It was a dolphin. Do you think that people are scared of a dolphin? Do you? Kayla? You don't think people, why do you think people are not scared of a dolphin? It is a friendly animal. People are not scared of a dolphin. Well done, boys and girls. You answered all my questions. You were listening carefully. Now clap 3 times for yourselves. Fold your arms. Well done.